So we gotta think of Pokemon.
Oh, that was Loqueef.
Yeah, Loqueef's
He ain't
Ivysaur.
so little anymore.
Yeah, Loqueef was a little Bulbasaur, and now he's a hairy plant.
Now he's a bigger Bulbasaur.
And he has a weird bulb sticking out.
That's why he's Bulbasaur.
Freaking! Don't sing me.
Ivysaur.
I don't know if my voice is strong enough for this. Here we go. Okay. Ivysaur.
Ivysaur.
Okay, this gives me into something I want to talk about here. Okay, so with college coming up for me in a year and a week and a half, for Jordan it is Jordan, for you. Oh wait, for me it's 2 years. For you it's 1 year and a week. But we gotta think about what we want to do for college.
What do you mean 1 year and a week? That's 1 year and a week until I'm done with high school, not till I start college.
By that time you'll already be accepted into a college for what you want to do.
I wouldn't be in college though.
Yeah, but you'd be accepted / declined / well, who's gonna
/
decline
living
you?
on the streets.
Who's gonna decline you? You're like top 4.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I'm not going any Ivy shit. I'll probably just go to like a SUNY school.
buddy, come with me to call.
I don't want to.
Okay, don't see me then and call.
I mean, the whole thing is like, cause I'm going to be by myself for a year.
That's truthful.
And who knows if you can get a room with me? And I don't know, cause I'm afraid that if we share a dorm room, we might learn to hate each other.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that too. I'm also afraid of like, I mean, like if we meet new friends, our friends might not like each other, and that's a bad thing. Like that's kind of a. But the thing is, when you go into weddings, you're gonna have more people there because you have more friends, and like I don't know, I feel like you'll have more experience if my friends meet your friends from different colleges. That'd be cool.
I mean, I already know some of your friends, but I don't know. Like, some of the friends you have, I don't see any much stuff in common.
Yeah.
A lot of the times you're like, sports, and I'm like, what?
That's the thing, though, because my most likely from a major I want to go in is communications. So it's not specifically sport communications. It's just talking, I guess. But most likely the people that I meet in college are gonna like sports. So when they meet you, they're gonna be like, "Yo, dude, football," and you're gonna be like, "Pokemon."
Gonna be like, home run!
Ooh, home run! This is when they score.
Goal! Oh man, look at that crossover.
Dude, that's hot. You ever heard of a term called breaking someone's ankle?
I've heard of break a leg.
Oh, speaking of not Pokemon, but sport terms, I was texting my sister. We went to I had to get a haircut. I went to Supercuts, which is a place by I don't think it's Amsterdam.
There is Amsterdam. You could have went to the cutting crew.
I don't know. Anyways, but I got a haircut, and my sister
my
was following me, and we went to go see Insidious 3. Which, by the way, if you like scary movies, see that. Oh, I'll get to that story too. Remind me to talk about Insidious 3 because I had some bad situation with that movie. Anyways, I was texting my sister, and oh my God, I almost came here for no reason. Anyway, so.
Did you just load a save?
No, I just healed and left. I meant to go buy repels.
Oh no! It started really buffering. So it looked like you loaded a save.
Okay. Anyway, so
we're
my
not using
sister.
emulators. We're not doing anything illegal.
Okay, let's buy 30 repels. Actually, let's get 40 because.
What about your sister?
Anyways, so she's falling behind my mom's car, and I said, "So what time are we gonna see Insidious 3?" And she said, "ISO. Depends on what time we're done eating and getting your haircut." And then she said, I meant to say I don't know, LOL. Then I told her the definition for the word ISO in basketball is get the F out. I'm gonna score right now. For any sport fans, that's a joke. A decent one. Anyway, let's go on to a news story.
I say double par.
Alright, so here we go. The news story about Insidious 3, okay? So never go to any decently big movie theater on an opening night unless you're a Dragon Ball Z fan. In that case, go ahead.
Wait, where did you go?
We went to Amsterdam, I think.
That's not big.
Well, the theater was packed. So we got there. We got there early though, so we were lucky that we got early seats. The problem was people kind of wanted the same seats. So they sat
Oh yeah, if
next
you
to
also
us.
want to know, we're talking about Amsterdam, New York, not Amsterdam, the Netherlands.
So Amsterdam, a
Prostitutes.
big population of African Americans.
I thought it was something
Nothing
else.
racist here,
Isn't it?
but
Something else
they
there.
scary movies are kind of like comedy acts to them. So as me and my sister are trying to watch Insidious 3, here comes a scary moment where the guy's like, "Ah!" Does that scare you?
No.
So when that happened, everyone in the back of me, which they were all African American, they started screaming at the top of their lungs, and they're all girls. And then they started laughing, and they wouldn't stop laughing. And we're trying to listen to what happened after the scary movie part happened, but they keep laughing, and we're like,
oh man, did you see that N-word? Oh my god.
that's kind of what happened. We had a,
Yeah.
but the good
No
thing
offense
was,
to any people out there.
right
That's
next
just,
to
That's
us,
just what they sound like.
but right next to us was a couple, not a couple, but it was like a bunch of other African Americans, but they were older, maybe in their 40s, and
You
I
sound so
I kept
racist.
talking to them, and I'm like, dude, these people are, pissing me off, and they're like, oh my god, I totally agree with you, and I'm like, you know what, you're cool. I like them. I started talking to them when people are pissing me off. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna punch everyone out here, and they're all like, they probably have guns, they'll kill you, and I'm like, oh my god,
I don't think they said that.
they might have, or
I think it was probably a joke.
it was a joke.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think they have weapons. So yeah, something like what kind of scary is Insidious? Like, there's different types of scare.
For
Like
the first
jump
time,
scare.
I'll tell you this story. For the first time,
It's probably a jump scare movie.
yes, but the first time, it got me a bunch of times. Like, usually you know when the scary part's gonna happen, but in Insidious 3, you don't know what's happening. Right, there's a part, a little spoiler, by the time this episode comes out, people are gonna seen it.
I'm not even gonna watch it.
There's a part where she just walks across the street, and all of a sudden, a car just runs her over. You don't even notice it, but the thing that makes scary movies so scary
It's not even
is
scary.
it's scary when you watch it. Trust me. Especially the movie theater has the sound effects up 100%. So like all you hear is, "Man, I really want to walk across the BAM!" And it just comes up to
That's
you,
more
and
of just oh god. That's more of just oh shit. She just got killed.
that's kind of what everyone did. Well, the entire audience went, "Oh!" And me and my sister are just sitting there like, "Oh my god."
Wait, is Insidious one of those movies where like there's different main characters in each movie?
Kind of.
Okay,
But
this
there's
sounds
always,
like one of those.
but there's always one main character who's always the same, and that's an old lady. I think her name is Elise. But, anyways, that series though, it's a great scary movie series. It's probably the best one I've seen. Like, Paranormal Activity is garbage poop compared to Insidious.
Well, there's also a lot of I don't know. I feel like other people would say
Like
different things.
with Saw is more gory. I like Saw compared I
I
like
mean-
Saw. If you're talking about a scary movie that's more gory, then let's go the Saw,
oh yeah, it sounds
Chucky.
gory.
Insidious is not. Insidious is kind of like a
Wait,
scary.
did you say Chucky's gory?
No, well, I did say that. I didn't mean that though.
Oh yeah, the puppet ones are always a
They're
little
creepy. Like The Grudge. I haven't really seen all the Grudge movies though. I've
There
only
is,
seen the first one.
There is one movie I want to see. It's just because I've heard of it. It's Silence of the Lambs.
Oh.
It just it's because I don't know because I watched the epic rap battle history between whoever it was and Hannibal Lecter. And I'm like, oh, I might watch Silence of the Lambs because it seems like Silence of the Lambs would be a more scary thing than Insidious because Insidious was PG-13, so it's not as scary as it can be.
So I don't know if this is true or not, but me and Jordan might go somewhere for his birthday. Now, for my birthday, me and Jordan and my friend Colby, we all went to Dave & Buster's, which is a place in New York. I'm not so sure if they
Bane
have
and
that.
Duster. Yeah, they have it everywhere. They have it everywhere in the U.S. Because I remember somebody went to it when they live in like Chicago area. It's all over U.S.
Okay, so I got a blue cup that you can store in the freezer forever, and then you take it out, and then it's chilled. Like, okay, that's like an antique from Dave
I
&
thought it'd
Buster's.
be warm.
I'll grab it. So I kept it in the freezer for like 4 months, and Mom came in my room. She's like, "Well, that cup you bought, it kind of broke." And I'm using that cup right now. The thing was, I had a handle, but the handle broke, and I'm like, how can this happen to me? And then I realized something. Jordan might go there for his birthday, and I'm like, it's time to redeem myself.
This thing was actually a little different. He's more like, let's ask if Jordan can go.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to go to redeem myself.
It wasn't more. It wasn't. It wasn't me saying, "Oh, do you want to go to Dave and Buster's?" It was more like him saying, "Hey, can we go to Dave and Buster's?"
Because the thing was, you wanted to go there last year, but we didn't really know what our limitations were.
I don't know. It just it depends.
Yes.
I can get a twin ball for the big ball I got the last time.
Yeah, bud. Oh god, let's call you bud. I'm sorry.
Remember, man, win 200 tickets on Deal or No Deal. That was. Let's talk about that because that was actually a close one.
Oh.
So I'm playing Deal or No Deal at Dave and Buster's, and if you don't know the whole concept, it's basically just Deal or No Deal, but with I almost said but with cases. It's the same concept, but instead of money, it's tickets, and you pick the case or whatever. I picked. You don't need to know what case I picked, but I was down to 2 cases. One of them was 1 ticket. The other one was the highest it could possibly be at 200. Okay. And I was like, oh my god, this is like the closest thing ever. And what I did, I've said that I didn't want the other case, didn't want to switch it. I kept my case, and you know what? That case had the 200 in it.
Oh, so also, there's also one where you spin a wheel, and I have a video clip on my iPod of me spinning it, and it was literally maybe a few inches off from the jackpot of 1,000 tickets, and I didn't get it. Well, I only got 2 tickets instead, but it was really hurtful. And that's also, I want to redeem myself for that, because that was very hurtful.
I wouldn't mind going. I actually looked on the site because Jared showed me this thing. I guess you can't wear sunglasses in it.
You can't?
It said there's no sunglasses allowed in the place.
Oh, that's weird.
It also said you can only wear a hat. You can't wear bandanas or anything, but we don't need to worry about that.
What if you have
not too baggy clothes? So don't be wearing your
what if you what if you take chemo? Do you just go in there bald?
You can have a wig.
True, but still.
At first I was like, well, why chemo?
Well, I don't want to say cancer. I don't like referring to that.
Well, it's called chemo. Why not? It's a natural. Like some people get it. It's what happens.
Yeah, I know.
It's a sad thing.
Yeah, my great aunt has gone through that probably.
And people are more concerned about Caitlyn Jenner.
Or Bruce Jenner. Or
don't be a Drake Bell.
What was her name before?
It was Bruce Jenner.
No, before Caitlyn. There's another one though. Remember they called me Caitlyn, but her name changed again though, didn't it?
No.
Oh, okay. It's always been Bruce.
She has it was Bruce. There's a daughter, Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
That was the whole lip challenge.